IGN Markarga here with,
Blitzcharmelon, hey guys, how's it doing?
and
I'm
we are going to be doing Alain's potential Kalos team. Now, here I have a list of the Kalos decks and all the Pokemon that are available in Kalos, and maybe we're just gonna go through the list and see what mons from Kalos or from previous regions that are in Kalos, that are native to Kalos, that we can pick out and decide for Alain's team. So I'm gonna be scrolling through this Kalos decks, and we can narrow out the starters because we know he already has a Charmander. I doubt that he's gonna use a Greninja or a Delphox or even a Chestnut, but it would be interesting. But I doubt it. I highly doubt it. All right, so as we're going down, do you see anything here that you would think that he would have? I doubt he would have a Talonflame or a Pidgeot, or as we keep
I
going
don't
down.
think Pidgeot or Talonflame either. His team would have to be really, really strong. I'm gonna say three of them will be pseudos,
Mm-hmm.
like Metaphors.
Yeah. I can see more pseudos.
Yeah,
Charizard is
well,
a pseudo after all when it mega evolves.
that's true. That's true. Uh,
That's a joke, guys. Don't attack us in the comments. Okay, Beedrill. Beedrill will be interesting, but I doubt it. Okay, so none of the semi-series, please no. Do I see along with the Pikachu or Raichu? Definitely not.
uh, Definitely not a Bibarel. That's a hell no on my end.
I don't see him with a Azumarill, but it'd be interesting. A Masquerain now, along with a Masquerain.
I can see a Gyarados though.
A
I can definitely
Gyarados?
see a Gyarados.
Okay, so we're gonna put Gyarados on the list. We're gonna give Gyarados as one of the options. Me, I don't really see it because Lysander has a Gyarados in the manga, and also remember in the opening for Act 4, we saw that he clearly had a keystone in his ring, and they exposed it so much. So I'm assuming that there's gonna be a potential Lysander versus Ash fight or Lysander versus Alon fight because they are featuring and they are promoting in a way. This very like when he strokes his lipe. I almost said Liper, but he strokes his Pyroar, or like when he like the opening scene like where it was the Gyarados site. It was the Gyarados, yeah, it was the actual Gyarados site. He reached out and he grabbed it, and
That's true.
yeah,
That's
so they did show us the Gyarados site. So I don't think I don't think it makes sense to give him a Gyarados. So I guess we're gonna eliminate Gyarados from it. But
You never know because like half his team needs to be given from Lysander, right?
mm,
He's gonna catch one more or receive one from some end. Like he got the Beldum, the Metagross from either Steven or
mm,
he got it in Hoenn when he
yeah,
went.
right. It makes more sense for Steven to have given him the bell because in the game Steven gives you a Beldum or he leaves it for you to on his desk for you.
That's true.
Um,
That's
I,
true.
so as we go through there, I don't see him having a Pyro because it just doesn't make sense for him to have repeated Pokemon with Lysander unless he's like more shipping Lysander and Alon X Lysander, but Lucario would be interesting along with Lucario. What do you think about that?
I can see Lucario and I
I
can
can
see
see
Gastrodon.
Lucario. So I guess we can put Lucario on his potential list, and then we can
If you
narrow
like,
it down later.
hey,
Hmm?
I can see Gallade too, maybe.
Gallade? Okay, alright. So Gallade, okay. What about Florges? Florges for alone.
I'm biased against fairies, but if I had to choose, I'd say Clefairy. That's just me. uh, I don't see a Venusaur. I
Okay.
don't see
Yeah, I don't see a Venusaur either. What about a Blastoise?
no because he's already got the Charizard, right?
Right, and maybe he's like fangirling over losing to the Water type Elite Four that he went and caught himself a Squirtle.
That's hey, you never know. You never know. That
Now,
could open the
now
game.
as we get further to the list, I'm thinking either Go-Go or Pangoro. I'd say for me, I'd say that I can see him with a Go-Go and a Pangoro. But
Go would make more sense.
mm,
Go, I'm kind of iffy, but I'd add it to the list anyway. You never know.
okay, yeah, okay. You know, we speculated Ash to have a Go-Go because Ash always has a grass type, and this is the first region where he has yet to have a grass type. So it's interesting. But GOODRA does. Oh, never mind. GOODRA does not have Zap Zipper. Okay, yeah.
Actually, no, Ash's Goodra could. You never really know.
No, it's revealed to have hydration because it used Rain Dance. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so. Okay, so I don't see him with a Scraggy or a Scrafty. I don't see him with a Furfru. So as we go down more the list, Alakazam, I don't think so. A Ferret it'd be interesting, but I don't think so. Aegislash, we know that Sawyer has an Aegislash, so it doesn't make sense for repeated Pokemon to be used on the main characters of the league. What about Aromatisse?
Hmm. Oh man. Yeah, but doesn't Valerie have a Spritzy?
Oh yeah, true.
Uh,
Aromatisse reminds me of Power Rangers Mystic Force. That's probably like one of the because people find it strange that I actually like the design. They say that it looks like a what is it, a flapper? Or was it like one of the I don't remember what it was, but something, and then also like Plague Doctors or something. I don't remember what it's based on, but I like it because it reminds me of the Power Rangers Mystic Force. It looks like a Power Ranger, like a power up or something. So I use it in competitive, but yeah, those are my adventures with it.
hey man, you've used it more than I have. So my only favorites are Togekiss and Clefable.
My favorite fairies are definitely Togekiss. I like Granbull too for this.
Granbull's interesting. Granbull's definitely an interesting
Okay.
book.
What about a Crobat? What do you think about Crobat for Alon's team?
I can kind of see it. It's definitely a strong Pokemon, and it can be underestimated at times too.
It's also definitely a cave Pokemon too.
Yeah. What do you think about a Haxorus?
Along with the Haxorus, I didn't think about that before. That would be really interesting to see. Axe use a cave Pokemon in reflecting caves, so definitely, I can definitely see that. I didn't think about that before. Yeah, I can see with the Haxorus. That'd be interesting.
Uh,
I don't see him with the Sub Viper or Zangoose. I don't see him with an Absol. I can see him with a Malamar, but I doubt it.
you know what? You know what? Absol or Malamar.
Hmm.
Either
Okay.
or. What about a Salamence?
Remember, Sawyer or Shota has Salamence, or he has a Shelgon. I'm assuming that it's evolved.
Yeah, I
So
know. Yeah, by the time we hit the league, it'll be fully evolved.
hopefully,
Uh,
because Salamence is one of my favorite Pokemon. It's like next to Volcarona, which Volcarona is my favorite, and then Salamence. But yeah,
mm, uh,
Dragalge potentially, but I doubt it.
it would be very interesting to see him use a Dragalge.
Mm.
I think. Oh wait, what about a Kingdra?
I was just looking at Kingdra. Kingdra would be very interesting to see. Kingdra's one of my favorites.
He's so good.
Mm.
So. Oh, you know what? Crocodile too.
Crocodile. Crocodile. Okay, Crocodile. I can see it.
You gotta bear in mind though too that Ash already has a Crocodile as it is.
Yeah, but even so, I can still see it despite Ash having a Crocodile because he won't be using Crocodile. So
That's true. You won't be.
what about a Mawile? Mawile is also one of my favorite fairies.
Can let's see. I can agree with your fossil ones though. It's either gonna be Tyrantrum or Aurorus. I don't think it's gonna be both. It's gonna be one.
Okay.
More Tyrantrum, if anything.
I would say because I like Tyrantrum so much, like it's like number 3 on my list of favorite Pokemon. It's like hard because like I don't want to see anyone else, but when I think about people using Volcarona, I can only see myself using Volcarona. I don't want anyone else to use Volcarona. All right, I feel like the same way about Tyrantrum. Like I don't want to see Ash. I mean, I don't want to see Alon use Tyrantrum, and then Tyrantrum lose because it would just hurt my heart. I don't want to see. I don't want to see along with Tyrantrum because I'm being selfish about it. I'm being very. Oh man, it would just be a little heartbreaking because I'm not thinking like.
Everyone's got those pokes, right? For me, it's Zard. For you, it's Tyrantrum. For you, it's Volcarona.
Yeah.
I'm gonna work Zard too.
But okay, he could have Tyrantrum as long as it's not shiny. As long as it's not shiny, then he can have Tyrantrum.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
I mean, it would have been really nice to see a Tyrantrum on Ash's team. That would have been amazing. Or at least if Bonnie was able to capture that Tyrantrum and having Tyrantrum in the anime since then, it would have been really fun because its personality is characteristic. It would have been really exciting.
It would have been awesome to see that.
Okay. Aerodactyl is listed in the VA list, but in the games, Trevor has an Aerodactyl, so I'm assuming that it could be Trevor's.
Maybe.
What about a Manectric?
Maybe. What about Houndoom?
Okay, Malva has a Houndoom though. I don't think so because in the fight where Alain battled Houndoom, Malva's Houndoom, I feel like if he had his own Houndoom, he would have been more experienced in battling a Houndoom, and when he fought Malva, he wasn't too experienced with Houndoom because he directly used a flamethrower, and even though he was the one who called it, said it has flash fire. Still, I mean, it doesn't really. If it wouldn't make sense for him to use flamethrower on Houndoom, if he had his own Houndoom, because Flashfire is a common ability for Houndoom. So, I mean, I don't think so. It'd be weird.
Yeah.
It'd be weird seeing it though, because that is for Mega.
That's true. It'd be really interesting to see him with a Manectric as well.
Yeah.
But you don't really see Manectric being used a lot.
Yeah. Officer Jetty has a Manectric.
Yeah, that's true.
What about an evolution? What if he had an evolution? Which would it be?
Oh man, I want to say Dark or I want to say either Umbreon.
Yeah, I can agree with Umbreon.
That being said, we haven't seen an Umbreon in the show, except for Gary's Umbreon, but that was like ages ago.
Yeah, that was ages. I'm really excited.
Golar?
I'm really excited to see Ash's solution in the Kalos League. Him having a Golurk would be interesting. I could see it.
I don't think I see a Staraptor on his team.
No, I don't see it either. Or like a bird flying type. I don't really see him with a bird.
What about Nidoqueen or Nidoking?
That'd be interesting. I don't think he's gonna have one though.
That's fair. That's fair.
But if he were to have one, I'd say Nidoking.
We don't usually see them a lot, right?
Yeah.
It'd be decent team coverage for anything.
Okay, what about Sableye?
For me, no, I can't see Sableye on his team.
Okay.
What do you think?
I don't really see it either. It'd be interesting, but I don't really see it either.
Alan's battle style is always he doesn't really rely on status that much. He's more upfront and direct and likes to hit you with attacks.
Yeah, he likes. He's kind of like Ash almost because he likes speed. He likes attacks. Direct hits. What about Articuno? Remember, we saw Zapdos and we saw Moltres, but we have yet to see Articuno.
That's true. That could be a possibility. It's definitely a possibility. Troll Ash with a Snowcloak Articuno.
Yep.
Who knows? Maybe all the legendary birds in the Kalos region have their hidden abilities versus Kanto region. So.
Yes, I can see that. What about a Flygon?
You know what? I can see it. I see Garchomp though because Cynthia already has a Garchomp. That's the thing.
What was that?
I see Flygon more than Garchomp, if anything.
Yeah, definitely. Especially since Sycamore has a Garchomp. And Garchomp's Keystone.
That's true. Oh, don't forget, there's another trainer that's coming from
Yep, exactly. He has a Mega Garchomp.
That's true. So there's going to be 2 people with Mega Garchomp in the anime.
Yeah, so I doubt it can eliminate that right there.
What do you think about Golem and Drapion?
Okay, Drapion, but not Golem.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
I can really see it with Drapion because I'll be like, what's his name all over again?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think a Victory Bell. I don't see that.
Definitely not, dude.
What about a Gengar or a Poliwrath or a Politoed?
I don't really see it.
Gengar is more of a possibility, but it'd be really interesting to see him with a Poliwrath. And we haven't seen a Politoed exception for Misty. That was like ages ago too.
I think maybe his team will have like more of his color scheme because like Metagross has the same green as his his scarf.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And Charizard's fire is green, so yeah, I can see it like being like more like greenish looking Pokemon, like Metagross and Charizard.
Wait a minute, you say greenish. Metagross is blue.
Metagross is green.
Loves, man. Loves. That's funny.
Bro, are you colorblind?
Yo, what do you think about a Honchkrow or a Bisharp?
Oh, I can see Honchkrow. I can definitely see Honchkrow.
I can't see a Moongus, but a Moongus would be interesting.
That'd be funny, but definitely not. Amoonguss is more Shota.
Yeah, that's true.
Because Shota uses strategy. I like Shota so much for that. I can see what a Chandelure. I can really see Chandelure.
Really? I just...
Because...
frail, but he's so...
But like, think about like in Pokken, Chandelure, the way Chandelure worked in Pokken, I can really see it because the color scheme. It's like I'm thinking about the color scheme.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, okay. But you gotta bear in mind, though, he's not the type. He doesn't seem like the type of trainer to stack too many types, right? Like Chandelure, Ghost Fire, Zardex, Dragon Fire, right? What about a Rotom?
I don't think so. I don't really think so.
I mean, Rotom would be interesting.
But I don't think it fits a lawn.
Or like any one of its forms, like Heat, Frost.
None of them. But if you think so, which one do you think?
Honestly, something bulky. Like, he would probably have a backup to take hits. I'd either say Wash or Mow. What about a Mamoswine?
Mamoswine, that is in the game. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, I can see it. But I'd say Beartick over Mamoswine for him, though.
Yeah, I can see Beartick too. Beartick would definitely be an interesting choice.
I don't see him with Obama because we've had enough Obama exposure.
Well, yeah, exactly. With Wulfric using it in the gym battle
twice. So, yep.
Yeah.
And not the opening. Never mind. But remember in the opening we got to see a Mega OBOMASNOW versus Mega Gyarados. Lysander has a Gyarados, a Sight, and it's strange that Wulfric has a Mega OBOMASNOW, so I'm thinking there could be a correlation in the future. Wulfric being involved in the Team Flare arc. It'll be interesting since he's an important gym leader.
That's true.
And he's actually named after a flower, and so is Lysander, so.
I didn't know that. That's definitely interesting. There's something new every day.
What about a Torkoal?
I can't see a Torkoal.
Aggron. What about Aggron?
What do you think about Weavile or Conkeldurr?
Weavile. Okay, I can see Weavile. I can see I don't see Conkeldurr, but I can see Weavile. What do you think about him having Aggron?
I'm kind of no on the Aggron just because he's already got the Steel type with Metagross.
Okay.
As a Pokemon itself, is definitely better than Aggron, in my opinion.
What about Tyranitar then?
Huh?
What about Tyranitar Tube then?
Definitely Tyranitar. Beam, like Rock Dark, good typing, right? Good typing. Tyranitar as a Pokemon is really bulky, and he's really, really powerful. Powerful.
I don't see Skarmory. Noivat he's definitely not gonna have a Noivat.
No, because Ash already has the Noivern.
I don't see him with Zoroark. I don't see Zoroark with him.
Zoroark, I'm 50-50.
Like, I like Zoroark as a Pokemon, but I don't really see it along with him. It would be interesting, but even Zoroark feels more like Shota.
You know what? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I could see Shota, Sawyer with Zoro. Definitely.
But wait, Shota doesn't have a 6th team member. I mean, you know, he does, but we've never seen it because his team is what is it? Slurpuff, Bagon, which evolved to Shelgon. So Slurpuff, Shelgon, Aegislash, Clawitzer, Sceptile. We never seen his 6th member. So we have to do speculation for Shota's potential team. I think you guys should in the comments. We should be more engaged with this, and I actually want to talk to you guys about this. So tell me, you guys, what you guys think of what do you think Shota's team is, and we won't do a video because it'll be really short for Shota's 6th member, but we can just dismiss it in the comments.
What do you think about him, Alain, getting a Hydreigon?
Okay, I can definitely see it because the color screen. Okay, Hydreigon would be pretty nice. I'm gonna put it on in the my top members. Okay, so is this the end of the list? Is this what we're going through? Like what we seen here? I don't see him having a Scizor.
I don't see Scizor either, or a Gothitelle.
Definitely not. Let's avoid that Shadow Tag.
Ursaring is a no for me.
Okay.
Licky?
Oh no, please stop. What about Zygarde?
I don't think he'll get Zygarde, but Team Flare's already acquired Zygarde Cell.
What about Mewtwo?
Zygarde Core Blue. So that's who they have right now.
I don't see him with Dragonite. Or Altaria.
Maybe a Ditto.
Altario's dismissed. I don't really see him with Ditto.
Really?
Nah. A Choice Scarf Ditto?
I was gonna say Assault Vest Ditto, but okay. Scarf Ditto. What about a Gliscor? That would be interesting.
Okay. Alright, so what do you think his team would be?
For me?
Wait, actually no. Okay, we're gonna in the comments. We're gonna both comment what we think his final team is gonna be. We want to see you guys comment, and we can engage in the conversations, and we can talk about this as one big XYZ family and get hyped and keep the hype going for X, Y, and Z. See you guys next time.
I'm down with that. Let's do it.
Let's do it.